Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ng reaction opinion itong post ni Attorney Israelito Torion. Sabi niya, halaka! There is actually a precedent where the Supreme Court punished a lawyer, Attorney Lorenzo Gadon, for engaging in a fishing expedition in an impeachment complaint. Ito yung kaso, Garrido versus Gadon. Case number, so and so, May 21, 2024. This in-bank decision disciplines Attorney Lorenzo Gadon for gross misconduct in connection with the impeachment complaint he filed against then Chief Justice Maria Lourdes Serino in August 2017. The court ultimately records another disbarment in his personal file. He was already disbarred in a prior case, imposes a fine of 150,000 and this declares him ineligible for judicial clemency. The ruling turns on two core issues: the importance of verification in impeachment complaint, and number two, the impropriety of fishing expedition in such proceeding. So, ito, naparusahan si Gadon dahil sa fishing expedition. Number one, the importance of verification. The Constitution itself mandates verification for impeachment complaints. Gadon's verification is stated under oath that the allegation were true and correct of his personal knowledge or based on authentic documents. Dahil siyang nagsampay. So, na-verify ko, sabi niya. This is the standard language required in verified pleadings. The court treats verification as far more than a procedural formality. It is not an empty ritual or a meaningless formality. Its import must never be sacrificed in the name of mere expedience or sheer caprice. Its purpose is to guarantee verity attested by the sanctity of the oath, that the allegations were made in good faith, are true and correct. Okay, dito naman tayo sa lumalabas dito, ang kanyang basihan lang na nag-file ng impeachment complaint ay newspaper reports. During the House Committee on Justice hearing, to be pure hearsay, Gadon admitted, number one, his only source was a Manila Times reporter named Jomar Canlas. He had never seen the draft TRO or the supposed blanket TRO. He had no authentic document in his possession when he filed the complaint. The court ruled this was perjury in the verification. Gadon knowingly executed a false oath. The fact that the House Committee eventually approved the articles of impeachment or the court later ousted Serino on other grounds did not cure the defect. The ruling stresses that the issue is not whether Serino actually falsified anything, but whether Gadon himself has a good faith basis on the accusation at the time he verified the complaint. Grabe itong si Gadon, no? Okay, ito naman, yung fishing expedition. The court explicitly labels Gadon's conduct as a fishing expedition. In accusing Serino of falsifying a TRO without personal knowledge or any supporting evidence, Gadon essentially ventured on a fishing expedition before the House of Representatives. This deplorable act certainly cannot be countenanced, lest the filing of a similar or worse suits before the court and other government agencies be encouraged. A fishing expedition in legal terms means filing a complaint or proceeding without concrete evidence, hoping that the process itself will uncover or force the production of supporting facts. Here, Gadon announced a serious accusation of falsification of a Supreme Court order. He had zero personal knowledge and zero authentic documents at filing. He relied on second-hand newspaper reports and hearsay from a journalist who later denied being the source under oath. He admitted under congressional questioning that he had not seen the critical documents. The court condemns this as bad faith and malicious intent to malign Sereno. It was not a good faith grievance but an attempt to use the impeachment process as a tool to damage reputation and pressure resignation. The ruling ties this directly to gross misconduct, and because it shows willful disregard of procedural norms, lack of prudence and responsibility, devaluation of the verification requirements. So, ang ganda at mayroon na pala ganitong jurisprudence. Kasi lumalabas ngayon, dito sa impeachment case ni VP Sara, nagkakaroon din ng fishing expedition. So kung meron ng ruling ng Supreme Court na pinarusahan nila si Gadon for fishing expedition, ay di sigurado tayo. Mag 330 na si VP Sara sa mga naisampang petition sa Korte Suprema questioning the legality or constitutionality of the proceedings sa Committee on Justice. Dahil kulang-kulang ang ebidensya at sila nang pro-produce. Example, yung AMLAC, yung BIR income tax returns, ano pa dyan? Yung SALN, lahat yan wala sa original complaint. Ang Committee on Justice na ang nag-pro-produce ng mga ebidensya, and to me, that is fishing expedition, at nakikita ko na mag 330 na si BP Sara laban sa mga kongresista. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa channel na ito. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon dahil ang sweldo natin sa channel na ito pantulong sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ng yero at pako para makapagpatayo sila ng mas maayos na tirahan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Karon ni anak ko diri sa gipatindog nga balay sa natabangan na Mugyero. So muna ni ang iyang pag-aatopan karon. O karon mo na ni ang yero nga among gihatag nga ilang iatop karon.
Tiyo. Kopya kayo. Puro yun ako.
Og karon managid sa pag-atop ang gitabang nga yero. Makita yun nato nga maayo na gyud kay natopan na ang gipatindog nga balay.
Oh, dia. Intag tanan. Salamat kay sa Ginoo kay tagaan mig sinog langsang. Og salamat po kayo kay dako na kadigtabang sa mua. Nga pamilyado na ko. Uy.
So kuan ka nang asa man ka karon ka puyo?
Nako diri sa kong ungangan.
Nakig-ipon lang kag balay. Oo, so karon pagid ka nakabalay.
Oo. Kaya mo na ko diri magapuyo na po ko sa akong bago nga balay.
Mm. So bago pagyud ka. So pila na katuig nga nakikipon ka sa imong ugangan?
Dugay-dugay mga bulan na po kay balik-balik ba ko diri.
So ga wa na gyud dugay-dugay na gyud.
Oo.
Oo, so salamat kayo.
Salamat po.